Davis pushed his glasses back onto the bridge of his nose and read the advertisement in the business section of the Boston Globe again, to make sure he was not dreaming. It could have been tailor-made for him. Oil company based in Great Britain, carrying out extensive work in the North Sea off Scotland, requires a young executive with experience in the stock market and/or financial marketing. Salary $25,000 a year, accommodation supplied, based in London. Apply box number 217A. Knowing it could lead to other openings in an expanding industry, David thought it sounded like a challenge and wondered if they would consider him experienced enough. He recalled what his tutor in European affairs used to say: "If you must work in Great Britain, better make it the North Sea. With their union problems, there's nothing else great about the country." David Kessler was a lean, clean-shaven young American with a crew cut which would have been better suited to a lieutenant in the Marines, a fresh complexion, and an unquestionable earnestness. David wanted to succeed in business with all the fervour of the new Harvard Business School graduate. He had spent 6 years in all at Harvard, the first 4 studying mathematics for his bachelor degree, and the last 2 across the Charles River at the business school. Recently graduated and armed with a BA and an MBA, he was looking for a job that would reward him for the exceptional capacity for hard work he knew he possessed. Never a brilliant scholar, he envied those natural academics among his classmates who mastered post-Keynesian economic theories like children learning their multiplication tables. David had worked ferociously for 6 years, only lifting his nose far enough from the grindstone to fit in a daily workout at the gymnasium, and the occasional weekend watching Harvard jocks defending the honor of the university on the football field or on the basketball court. He would have enjoyed playing himself, but that would have meant less time for study. He read the advertisement again, and then typed a carefully prepared letter to the box number. A few days passed before a reply came, summoning him for an interview at a local hotel on the following Wednesday at 3 o'clock. David arrived at 2:45 p.m. at the Copley Hotel on Huntington Avenue, the adrenaline pumping through his body. He repeated the Harvard Business School motto to himself as he was ushered into a small private room. Look British, think Yiddish. 3 men, who introduced themselves as Silverman, Cooper, and Elliot, interviewed him. Bernie Silverman, a short, grey-haired, check-tied New Yorker with a solid aura of success, was in charge. Cooper and Elliot sat and watched David silently. Silverman spent a considerable time giving David an enticing description of the company's background and its future aims. Harvey had trained Silverman carefully, and he had at his well-manicured fingertips all the glib expertise needed by the right-hand man in a Metcalfe coup. "So there you have it, Mr. Kessler. We're involved in one of the biggest commercial opportunities in the world, drilling for oil in the North Sea off Scotland. Our company, Prospector Oil, has the backing of a group of banks in America. We have been granted licenses from the British government and we have the financing. But companies are made not by money, Mr. Kessler, but by people. It's as simple as that. We're looking for a man who will work night and day to help put Prospector Oil on the map, and we'll pay the right man a top salary to do just that. If we offer you the position, you'll be working in our London office under the immediate direction of our managing director, Mr. Elliot." "Where are the company headquarters?" "New York, but we have offices in Montreal, San Francisco, London, Aberdeen, Paris, and Brussels." "Is the company looking for oil anywhere else?" "Not at the moment," answered Silverman. "We're sinking millions into the North Sea after BP's successful strike, and the fields around us have so far had a 1 in 5 success ratio, which is very high in our business." "When would you want the successful applicant to start?" "Sometime in January, when he's completed a government training course on management in oil," said Richard Elliot. The slim, sallow number 2 sounded as if he was from Georgia. The government course was a typical Harvey Metcalfe touch, maximum credibility for minimum expense. "And the company apartment," said David. "Where's that?" Cooper spoke. "You'll have one of the company flats in the Barbican, a few hundred yards away from our London city office." David had no more questions. Silverman had covered everything and